It's for certain that we don't all celebrate the holidays the same way. Some of us travel and some stay local. Some of us are fortunate enough to be surrounded by family members, while some celebrate alone. But if there's one thing that I know, is that I am fortunate enough to be able to share my gratitude with those who felt like giving to me. Let's celebrate some friendships. I've never received a book in a gift bag before. You were one of the first people to constantly engage and show kindness when I was growing my account. You are genuinely one of my favorite creators, and I'm so grateful for you. You deserve this and more from Becks and Books. Before I open this, I feel like we as content creators get into a space where we feel incredibly comfortable. We know what works and we keep doing the thing that works. But it wasn't always that way, and I used to create content that was totally different than what I do now. That goes to be said that Becky is one of those creators. Her creative process does not stop. And it is well worth it because every time you step into her platform, you know you're gonna get something unique. And that is wholeheartedly inspiring. Yes, okay. She got me Frederick Bachman's Beartown. I've been waiting to add some sort of literary fiction onto my catalog. Dear Book Rot, I'm so glad we met on Book Talk. Love your reviews and that time you smashed your guitar. I own both of these, but I've only read one. I'm sure you can figure out which. Let me know if the other one's good. Tone Reads from Tone Reads. There's another note here that says, P.S. You still need to read Babel. If there's anyone who's been day one support, it's Tone. He's also a fellow English major, so he's a connoisseur of the classics, but he has some of the best diverse recommendations on the platform. He is wonderful at what he does, but most importantly, he is a wonderful friend. If Beale Street Could Talk by James Baldwin. If there's a Baldwin recommendation to take, it's gotta be from Tone. I think just this year, he finished his entire catalog, plus like a 900-page biography. One more thing to know about Tone is that he's also one of my Russian classics go-tos. He got me Notes from a Dead House by Dostoevsky. I knew this one was coming. It's from Salinger. He says, to one of my favorite book talk darlings, you know how much I love this book. I thought it would be the perfect gift so you may experience their world. I hope they match your awesome worldview. Thank you for being you, your darling Salinger. This is no other than Franny and Zooey by J.D. Salinger. I can't tell you how stoked I am about this. Ever since I put out my Catcher in the Rye review, Salinger has been asking me when I'm going to read Franny and Zooey. And what's unfortunate is that I couldn't find the Centennial edition anywhere. And I was thinking I would just pick up the mass market paperback. A couple weeks later, I got a message by him and he said, hey Brandon, the Centennial edition is available on Amazon. Can you please put it on your wish list? When I tell you that Salinger has just been so dedicated to get me this novel, and that's exactly who Salinger is. It would mean the world to me if you could go follow each of these creators because they all hold a special place in my heart. Thank you three so much for these generous gifts. Happy holidays and see you soon.